Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Limited Train here on the manabase.com. My name is Joey Hayes and I'm going to be your conductor for this video series. Alright, without any further ado, let's get right into the pack here. So let's see what we have. First pick, it's between Aether Chaser, Caught in the Brights, and Daring Demolition. I think I like Daring Demolition a little bit more than everything else, just solid removal. So we're going to go ahead and take the Daring Demolition here. Alright, let's see what we have here for pack number 2. Consulate Dreadnought's actually pretty good. Caught in the Brights if we want to go into another color. It's either Consulate Dreadnought or Caught in the Brights. I think I'm just going to take Consulate Dreadnought here. Alright. Skyship Plunder is pretty good, but I think I'm just going to pick up the second Daring Demolition here and stay with the one color. I like the Spire Patrol as well, but yeah, we'll just take the Daring Demolition here. Okay, so what do we have in this pack here? Restoration Specialists, Night Market Aeronaut, Implement of Malice, Lifecraft Cavalry. I do like Lifecraft Cavalry, but I'm just trying to figure out what kind of... It's kind of hard to tell what type of archetype we're going to get into here with so few picks, so I think I'm just going to take the Cavalry here. Bastion Inventor and another Shielded Aether Thief. So I think I'm going to take the Shielded Aether Thief here since this is the second one we're seeing. Blue could potentially be getting past us here, so let's take that and another Caught in the Brights. I think people don't like white in this format. And I think people don't like this card just because of how much bounce and enchantment removal there is. I could take the Iron Tread Crusher. I think I'll take the Iron Tread Crusher. Alright, here I think I want to take Leave in the Dust or Implement of Malice. Blue-black is typically an Improvise archetype. I do like this Leave in the Dust, and there is one other implement coming around, potentially. Let's take this. Aether Sweeper. That's pretty late. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take this here. Other picks in this pack could be Implement or Examination or a Resourceful Return. Negates decent sideboard card. I think we'll just put this off into the sideboard here and see how our next few picks go. Another Caught in the Brights. Whir of Invention, interesting. I've never actually played with this before. Let's see here. I think we'll just take this. Watchful Automaton, Universal Solvent, and Leave in the Dust, and also Fenhauler. I think we'll take the Fenhauler. Metallic Rebuke. And Foundry Assembler. And Silkweed Silkweaver Elite. So we didn't get either of the Bastion Inventors back. That's something that I thought potentially could have wheeled for us. Looks like there's another blue drafter. Okay, so let's have a look at this pack. If we were in white and we had all 3 or 4 of those Caught in the Brights, this SRAM would be really sweet. But I think we're just going to take probably one of the best cards in the set here, Untethered Express. Let's see what else we have in the pack, though. Narnam Renegade, Hinterland Drake, another Iron Tread Crusher, Audacious Infiltrator. So things that we want to look up for is maybe this will come back, maybe this will come back, maybe this, maybe this. Yeah, as I said, I haven't actually played with this card before, so I have no clue how it would be, how good it would be. Ooh, Scrapper Champion's really strong. Okay, so we have a bit of a decision here. We actually didn't see that many black cards getting passed to us. We could just take the Scrapper Champion here and try and be blue-red, or we can stay on color and take the Tezzeret's Touch. I think I'm just going to stay on color. Alright, so what do we have this pack? We have Midnight Entourage, Perilous Predicament, Cruel Finality, and then a couple of solid green cards. So I think I'm going to stick with the Midnight Entourage. This card can be really good and sometimes can just get like just a servo or just one creature, but there are definitely spots where it can get 2 creatures and it gets pretty sweet. But I have seen these wheels, so we'll see how it goes. Just going to take the creature here. A second Tezzeret's Touch, and even more Caught in the Brights. So yeah, we'll take the second Tezzeret's Touch here. Alright, what do we want from this pack? Let's see. I think we're going to take the Cruel Finality here. Aether Poisoner, Servo Schematic, Cogwork Assembler. These are all good cards here for us. I think I like Servo Schematic. It's just so good with Improvise. Though the Aether Poisoner is also very good. We'll take a Barricade Breaker here. And hope to pick up something like this in the last of these packs here. Alright, so what do we have here? I think, yeah, we'll just go ahead and take the Augmenting Automaton here. And probably pick up a second one over the Watchful. I think there's one more Watchful Automaton that can come back. Ice Over or Fourth Bridge Prowler? I think we'll take the Ice Over. I like the Ice Over main, whereas I'm not always going to main the Fourth Bridge, but it's a pretty good sideboard card. There are a lot of X ones in the format. Let's just see how our curve is looking. Probably not going to play this card, but we'll see. Looks okay. We probably want a bit more artifacts for this 2 Tezzeret's Touch here. This one does make an artifact here though as well. And yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the next few picks here in the last pack. This is going to be nice as a improvised card here. Just got to make sure that we can... This guy's not very good at crewing vehicles. And neither is that guy, actually. I think we're just going to take an ice over here over an off-colored implement. Yeah. And negate our Reservoir Walker. I think I'll just take the Reservoir Walker, and then here's the Watchful Automaton. And then one of the 4th Bridge Prowlers that we'll probably play in the sideboard. We'll just stick that guy there for now. Fumigate. Make obsolete. Skywhaler Shot. Aether Theorist. What do we want to take here? I think it's between Make Obsolete and Aether Theorist. Let's go with the Aether Theorist. We have one other Energy Maker here, and if we end up playing this, another Energy Maker here. These two vehicles have such high crew costs, it's really hard to crew them with these types of creatures. The Theorist, the Swooper, the Thief. We'll see how it ends up looking here in the end. Something like this here, though, just a really weak creature, but 3 power can crew these types of vehicles. Okay, so what do we have this pack? Harness Lightning. Not going to play that. Weaponcraft Enthusiast. We'll probably take this card. Inventor's Goggles. Takura Scavenger, another Theorist, and Lawless Broker here. So I'm just going to look at my cards here quick. I'm wondering how many Artificers I have. 1 for sure. Yeah, just 1. I think this is a little bit better in the blue-red. This will be the 2nd Artificer. Okay, so what do we have this pack here? Bombette Bazaar Barge, Foundry Inspector, Malphus Squad, Prophetic Prism, Select for Inspection, and Nimble Innovator. And Windrake. So I think I'm going to take the Foundry Inspector. Another creature makes my artifacts cost 1 less. Another artifact itself for Tezzeret's Touch. Cogworks Puzzle Knot, Sky Sif, Subtle Strike, Shrewd Negotiation. Interesting. I haven't played much with this card at all either. We do only have 2 Improvise payoffs. So looking at a card like, say, Cogworks Puzzle Knot is not as appealing. Guess we have 3 Improvise. Potentially the Rebuke as well if we play that. But I'm going to take this one here and see if maybe we can get this on the wheel or picking up another one up somewhere. Sky Sif and Subtle Strike are also decent. Okay, so what do we have this pack? Fire Forger's Puzzle Knot, Foundry Screecher for Club Security. I think we're going to take the Foundry Screecher here. Alright, I think this is going to be a Malphus Squad. Maybe look to get something like the Accomplished Automaton or the Tezzeret's Ambition on the way back. I'm not sure if we'll actually play either of them, but we'll see. Crane, Takura Peafowl, Eager Construct, Malfunction, Malphus Squad. So we have some options here. Eager Construct is nice with Tezzeret's Touch and also good at improvising. The P-Foul is also decent. We do have a lot of 4-drops though. So I think I'm just going to take either the Construct or the Crane here. I think I'm just going to go with the Construct. I haven't played with this guy that much in the Aether Revolt format. He was pretty decent before in the Kaladesh format, but now there's just a little bit more removal. Things like Shock makes him a little slightly worse. Stick him in the sideboard. This I'm not sure if we're going to play main deck or not, but yeah, we'll grab that. And here I think we're going to take the... Do we want the Scavenger? The Broker? We probably want the Scavenger here. I think we'll take the... Nothing really... I don't think we're going to play either of these cards. Morbid Curiosity, Vidalcan Blade Master, take down. Put that in the sideboard, stick that in the sideboard. I'm not sure if we're going to play this main or not. I guess it depends on what the rest of our deck looks like and how our removal looks. These are also cards that I'm not sure we're going to play main deck. I guess if we ever have Foundry Inspector, they get slightly better, costing 1 less. Okay. So let's see here. We're going to play all of these. Not 100% sure if we're going to play this. I think it all depends on what vehicles we end up playing. I think we'll play this one for sure, just because it's a 1-mana artifact. Yeah, things like the Servo Schematic and the 1-mana artifacts and the Weaponcraft Enthusiast make our higher costing Improvise cards a little bit better here. Alright, so let's see what we're looking at here. So 17 creatures, which ones do we not want to play? Probably... Not sure about these two. This is 3 power that we can crew Crusher, or this and another 3 power creature. Can team up to crew that. Maybe we'll try lower our curve just slightly here. This guy for sure always costs 6, whereas these can cost less than 6. This, are we getting anything very specific? Like, let's say we can try it out. Like, we have this for as a cheap artifact. If we wanted to get something good onto that Express. But how much mana does that cost? 3 blue for sure. Which I guess 3 blue is probably pretty hard to do. It's probably good in like the late game. Alright, maybe Metallic Rebuke out, make Obsolete into the sideboard. So we're at 27. I think I'm liking all of the creatures here. All these creatures look fine. Keep that, keep that, keep that. Maybe get rid of the Crusher. Just depending on how many creatures can actually crew it, right? Alright, so what are we looking at? Maybe 2 to 3 cuts here. We'll probably just play 16 lands. So let's cut one ice over. And we're going to cut one more card. I think I want to leave the Leave in the Dust in. I want to give the Shrewd Negotiation a try, though. I'm trying to see what kind of things we're going to be giving it. This makes a servo, this makes a servo. Maybe we're not... Maybe we don't have enough of... I guess this makes a servo as well, and so does this. That's probably fine then. We'll give it a try. So what are we looking at then? Maybe just this Night Market Guard or the Watchful Automaton. Alright, let's do the Watchful Automaton. Put it in the sideboard there. Combine groups. Let's see how the colors look. Alright, so we got 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we got 7. Blue on 2, and then double black on 4. I don't think I want to go 10-6, but I think I will do 9-7. Okay, let's save the deck.